Tonight, the humanitarian crisis in Texas is getting worse. 500,000 deaths from COVID-19. And a new member added to the all-civilian SpaceX mission set to launch later this year.
This is TNO News Breaking. Here's your host Kathit K with your headlines.
And we start off tonight with the desperate situation going on in the state of Texas. The humanitarian crisis in Texas after the worst winter storm in decades hit the state is growing worse. Thousands line up to receive water and food in Harris County. In Dallas, many houses are still without water. As power is 99% restored in the state, only 70% of water has been restored or decontaminated. President Biden to send even more supplies and help. Representative Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, Brooklyn Nets and former Houston Rockets player James Harden, and rappers like Megan Thee Stallion and singer Beyonce have all teamed up along with others to raise money for help. Representative AOC from New York raised $14 million in 2 days. A family has now filed a major lawsuit against ERCOT, the state of Texas Energy Department, and the Texas Reliability Entity after an 11-year boy from Conroe, Texas, died from suspected hypothermia. The entire ERCOT board resigning yesterday, and the CEO is apologizing. Governor Greg Abbott asking people to stop blaming him since he can't do anything. You can see here Christian Pineda, the 11-year boy from Conroe, Texas, who died of suspected hypothermia, is standing in the snow on Monday. The House and Senate met today and yesterday to discuss the Capitol riot and Neera Tanden and Merrick Garland's confirmation hearing. The House met yesterday with Capitol police officers to discuss the January 6th attack on the Capitol. The House saying they did do their job. President Biden's director of the Office of Management and Budget nominee, Neera Tanden, on the hot seat tonight as the Senate postpones her worst vote. Merrick Garland, President Biden's Attorney General nominee, also on the hot seat, but comforting news for him. As Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell says he will support Garland, and Garland promising to put the Capitol riot on the top of his priorities. The U.S. has hit another grim milestone, 500,000 COVID-19 deaths, but relieving news as cases and deaths going down in the nation. The U.S. hitting a sobering milestone, 500,000 COVID-19 deaths. President Biden giving remarks on the grim occasion. The Washington Natural Cathedral rang its bell 500 times on Monday. Relieving news in today that COVID-19 deaths have been 20% down and infections 10% down as more people get vaccinated around the globe. The National Outreach's COVID-19 tracking project shows that cases since the last 7 days in the U.S. have been down by 3% more than last week. The FDA calls Johnson & Johnson's one-shot vaccine safe and effective. The FDA calls the Johnson & Johnson vaccine safe and effective as the FDA is expected to have a meeting on its approval next week. The one-shot vaccine is 72% effective in the U.S. and 66.1% effective everywhere else. This time we could see more on the FDA vote no to authorize it, as it is less effective than the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines. After that devastating car crash yesterday near Los Angeles, Tiger Woods is slowly recovering. Here's more. Golf legend Tiger Woods was severely injured after a car crash near Los Angeles yesterday. He has multiple leg injuries and won't be able to play for a few months. His doctors say he will be able to play again, but will be taking months of rehab. Former President Trump has wished him the best and a speedy recovery. In Ecuador, the recent prison riots are getting worse and worse. The death toll in Ecuador rises to 79 from the recent prison riots. The country says that the situation is under control, while many other countries suppose that is incorrect. Celebrating Black History Month.
Every day until the last day of February, starting from February 24th, we will post an article about a Black hero who's changing the world, starting with today. Victor Glover. Victor Glover is a NASA astronaut and pilot. He's currently on board the International Space Station, part of the SpaceX Crew 1 mission. He is the first Black astronaut to stay in space for a full-term mission. He doesn't like to talk about this historic goal he achieved too much because he says more will come to follow. He's a hero because it's inspiring people that no matter the color of your skin, you can achieve anything as long as you work hard.
SpaceX and Inspiration4 has now announced its second crew member to join upon the Inspiration4 crew mission that will launch later this year.
Inspiration4, the first all-civilian crew to space, announced its second crew member who will launch later this year with billionaire Jared Isaacman. She's in St. Jude's, nurse and cancer survivor. Haley Arkanox will represent Hope on Inspiration4. The other two members will be chosen from the general public, but to secure your seat, you either have to start a shift for spot and be chosen Shark Tank style, or donate a minimum of $10 to St. Jude's and be entered in a raffle. To find out more, visit the mission website.
As we pass yet another grim milestone, 500,000 COVID-19 deaths, we remember the ones we lost and the loved ones that we cherished our memories with. I would now like to take a moment of silence in honor to those fallen from this deadly and horrific virus. Thank you. The National Outreach wishes you to have a great and safe day. We hope you continue taking care of yourself and each other. This is Skiti Kadakia, the founder and owner, signing off with you today. Before we end, we want to end off with a quick video.
Country, we have now hit 500,000 dead Americans as a result of the COVID-19 virus.
500,000 deaths.
500,071.
500,000.
500,000.
Mark 500,000.